My name is Shi Yuzhou, and I'm a Falun Gong practitioner. And here there are practitioners from all over the country coming here to request support from the United Nations to stop the persecution in China against Falun Gong and its practitioners. There has been escalating persecution of Falun Gong practitioners in China recently. There are thousands of practitioners are being detained. Many of them are being tortured in prison, and also some of them have been even beaten to death, including women. So this is a very sad situation in China, and I hope the international community could pay attention to this serious violation of human rights happening in China, and to support the Chinese practitioner to practice their faith, belief.
Now, people in Manhattan will be watching this. What could they do to help?
Well, at this moment, we really don't know. We just want the people in the world to know the truth about Falun Gong. It's not like what the Chinese government is saying.
What is it telling? So we know what they're saying, that it's a dangerous cult.
He said, yeah, so they are labeling, mislabel Falun Gong as a cult, or evil cult even. And actually, it's just a spiritual practice. It's part of the Chinese culture, and a traditional Chinese culture. So in China, we call it Qigong. So the reasons, I think the reasons that Chinese government is so afraid of Falun Gong as practitioners and started this crackdown on Falun Gong is that, first of all, there are many people practicing this in China, tens of millions of people. From government's estimation, before this crackdown, it was said there are at least 70 million people practicing this. Many of them are Communist Party members and officials in China, government officials in China. And this number of 70 million has far exceeded the number of Communist Party members. So I think the government is somehow nervous about this losing control of so many people's minds. And also, since this is part of Chinese traditional culture, it doesn't really conform to the Chinese atheist ideology, communist atheist ideology. So I guess these are the main two reasons that the Chinese government is so afraid. Yeah.
So we saw on the news a couple of months ago, you guys had a big meeting.
Where?
On the news?
We have quite a few meetings recently, but
China.
Oh, you mean the conference? Yeah, it's like a news conference. Yeah, so they, I think 30 Falun Gong practitioners in China held a news conference, clandestine news conference in a suburb in Beijing, and they invited about 7 foreign Western journalists. And I think from some recent news, 5 out of 7 journalists has been detained by Chinese officials, police, and so this has already shown how serious the situation is in China, because this is completely a very serious, outrageous violation of basic human rights.
Yeah. Tell me just a little bit about religion itself.
Well,
you meditate, you practice nonviolence.
That's right. So first of all, this doesn't have any religious formality. This practice, it's just a spiritual practice. People practice in the park, and that's it. They meet in the park, do group practice, or can even practice by your own at home, alone. So it's just a spiritual practice, and there is no formalities like rituals or churches or things like that. However, we do have our beliefs following the principle of truthfulness, benevolence, and forbearance. So this I think most practitioners practicing Falun Gong basically want to attain a better health, a healthy body, and also a higher moral standard. So this is the two main reasons for Falun Gong practitioner practicing this. Yeah.
So there's nothing, unusually threatening.
Oh, definitely no. Definitely, because if you think about it, there are like so many. There are so many Communist Party members practicing this. How can they against themselves in China?
No
Yeah.
formal organization.
No, not at all. We're all volunteers. They come from all walks of life, and they come from all over the country. They just come here because they think they are unfairly, and also Falun Gong practitioners in China are unfairly treated. And the label that Chinese government imposed on us is unfair and it's wrong. So we come here to ask the United Nations to show their support, and also we would like the people in the world to know the truth about this incident. Yeah.
Now, how long? I noticed you guys were out here for a couple of days. How long are you guys going to be out here?
No, actually, I think probably today might be the last day. Yeah, we have been. Yeah, there are a lot of people coming from other part of the United States, so it's not easy for them. So I think this might be the last day.
So how many days were you out here?
I think probably already about 10 days since last Wednesday. Yeah.
How long each day?
Oh, I think from morning to late afternoon. Yeah, about a couple of hours, 7 or 8 hours. Yeah. Right. Thank you.